Hey students, working on the Desmos activity here. I just wanted to show the first couple slides quickly, and hopefully this jives with what you saw in the notes and what you've been doing on the activity, now that you've had a chance to try it yourself. So I'm trying to drag these blue dots to graph the inverse of the red function. Like I've said all along, inverses switch x and y. So I needed some x and y points. I'm just going to click here on the red graph, try to get some nice points, 0, 1. So I'm going to drag one of my blue points to 1, 0, because all I do is switch the x and the y value. So 1, 0. Let's get another point. This looks like the point 1, 2. So I better have a point at x equals 2, y equals 1, right there, 2, 1. I'm looking just for nice whole number points. 2, 4 means I better have a point at 4, 2. And remember, this is a logarithm, so you should be getting some familiar values, like for example, 3, 8. 3, 8 makes sense because 2 to the third power is 8. On our inverse function, we're going to have 8, 3. This is very similar to what Mr. Whitewell showed you in his video. Here we've got negative 1, 1/2. So we'll go 1/2, negative 1. The other one's going to be something like this. This is a small section of the logarithmic graph. Same sort of idea here. We have a logarithm. Let's get some points. 1, 0 inverts to 0, 1. Looks like we got 3, 1, so we invert that to 1, 3. Where's our next good point? Is that 9? 9, 2, so we should have 2, 9. I believe the next one might be getting up a little too high, so I'm just going to throw that up there. We'll just pretend that goes right there off the screen. The other thing I noticed is that my graph never touches 0. It has a vertical asymptote, and if you invert a vertical asymptote, you get a horizontal asymptote. So just for the sake of time here, I'm going to go ahead and throw them like that. How did I do it? Switched x and y for each point. So one at a time, and switch your x and y's. Now the nice thing on this next slide is that they actually gave us points that we can click on. And so if you click on the points, you can get some nice values. I'm not going to change any of the positives and negatives. I am just going to change the x and the y. So we have here, the points went away on me, negative 2, 1.25. So I write 1.25, and then negative 2. Don't touch which one's positive and negative. 1.5, negative 1. 0 and 2 becomes 2 and 0. The next one is 1 and 3 becomes 3 and 1. You can see how they're making that nice mirror shape. 2, 5 becomes 5, 2. And so that's it. You're keeping the values the same. See, I didn't change positives and negatives. I just swapped who was x and who was y. And that's it.